Welcome back, everybody. Sinister here with another Call of Duty video. So it's been a while, so I've been out of the loop for a minute, but I'm coming back to you with some competitive play. This is a rematch between Make Us Famous and Ill Fated. I put up a video before, but Make Us Famous wanted another match against Ill Fated. Result was the same. They played several maps. Ill Fated dominated most of the maps. Now, so I've shown you some arrows. So one tactic that Ill Fated seems to use consistently and effectively is this Trinity attack, this tertiary attack. They push two to the spawn flag, at least two members to the primary flag or primary objective that they're trying to cap, and then a third group or person on a flanking maneuver to hold any respawn or tactical insert push back onto the primary objective. Wow, I just said a lot. What am I really saying? So in this case, they sent two to C, two to B, one upstairs and one downstairs so that they could hold and cap B. But while those two were establishing initial presence on the B flag, Ruff, who we're looking at a first-person perspective, went around the back, flanked around, and held any push. You saw him shooting off those tactical insert placements. So any effectiveness that the B team was having was added to by Ruff's initial move around the back. Why is that effective? That is effective because most domination teams approach this game much like revolutionary soldiers, shoulder to shoulder, and if you just hoping you don't get shot and fall down. Ill Fated does it different. They assume that they're going to be killed if you're running together, so that they prevent that. They take preventative measures to push you centrally, push your flank, and push their primary objective. It's a great move, it's effective, and it works over and over and over again. Again, you see Ruff here, moving around the flank. Let's look here, Ocular Gumby. Same team. They're playing Make Us Famous. Different map. So we have two going to the primary, two to the central here. You'll see Dre, and I think Ruff is there in the middle of the stairs holding that up. So here Gumby, he's the flank now. He's moving around, shooting the tactical inserts off of the bike area. Those would be the players that would push instantly back onto the B flag and maybe cause Ill Fated grief if they didn't cancel that push. Now, Make Us Famous is in chaos, okay? Their initial push to B flag has been unsuccessful. So the respawn, tactically inserted respawn, has been unsuccessful because Gumby's flank maneuver canceled all of them. Okay, so now they're just subject to wherever Ill Fated is, their opposite spawn. So now they come back here and they spawn on C. So at this point, they don't have C. Gumby's in a position to shoot several of them off and is backed up by PDiz. Now Make Us Famous is in chaos. Oftentimes in a competitive game, you know fairly quickly how it's going to go. And the initial chaos that occurs, you can feel under pressure. Now, Make Us Famous does a very good job here, because instead of panicking, they go ahead and cap their flags. In my opinion, after watching a top-down view of this game, I think Ill Fated overextended slightly and became overconfident. I don't know. Listen, if I was the most successful team in the game, I might be overconfident too. Does it really hurt them? No, and that's they probably have the room to be a little overconfident. One thing I will say is they often approach a spawn much like a flag. They'll send Ill Fated. One of the knocks against them has been that they will spawn trap. Listen, in competitive play, if you can spawn trap, good for you. That's the point. If you can push a competitive team back into a corner and they can't get out, well, that just sucks for them, and you've done your job. But you'll look here how well Ill Fated is spaced. They have a primary team, they have a secondary holding the middle, and a tertiary third leg team on the backside. Once again, that Trinity offensive movement, that tactical position. In the military, they call it an L ambush. In this game, it's more three-legged versus an L. But they do it over and over on multiple maps, and it's so effective. Now, I just enjoy watching Gumby shoot. Ruff is a great shooter to watch, too. We watched a little bit of him on the initial C-Town video. He's a great shooter and can hold it, pretty much win a game almost by himself. So can Gumby. Any of these players on Ill Fated by themselves in a pub match could win the whole game for the team. It's not saying much, but once you get into competitive play, Ill Fated is so good at pushing the spawn, using that three-tiered approach, and getting their EMPs, stealth bombers, and advanced UAVs up so quickly it puts any team that they play under instant pressure and is effective. Look at their stats. #1 team in domination. I've never played a better team in domination. And so if you want to learn, you look at the best. I can't tell you if they plan this maneuver out. They say no. But the fact is, I think some of this is subconscious, just playing with the same group of people over and over, knowing what works and what doesn't work. I think some of it is subconscious for them. They know how to hold the middle, they know how to hold the flank, and they know how to push a primary objective. So whether they know it or not, their tactics are effective over the long term, and that's the real sign of success in this game. Okay, well, I'm back. Oh, and especially, maybe hit or miss until Black Ops 2. I'm really excited about getting back into the theater mode and breaking down some of the best tactics in the game with some of the best players, some things that are really working, some things that are not. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this competitive match. Until next time, I'll catch you on Xbox Live.